Okay. You know, you were touching on obviously, we want to win, but talk a little bit too about some of the guys that you already are aware of on the roster and what you foresee, guys like Desmond and
Hmm.
some of the younger guys that caught your eye, when you were at Oregon State
Right.
before you got over here. That
Well, Desmond was one that while I was there at Oregon State, I had definitely we tried to recruit him, but he was kind of set in. We figured out he was going to go to Washington State or UW, so he was a kid that I kind of knew of. And just watching him as a player, he's a good player. I still think there's little things that he can improve on his game. Just uh, and I'll say this as a general statement for him and all the other guys. What I heard is they need to be more confident and be able to let go and just play plays. So that's what I want to do is instill confidence in them. Sometimes when you're a defensive back, you always know that you're one play or any particular play you can give up a touchdown. However, I don't want guys to play scared. I want them to play confident so they can play freely and know that in practice, we'll take chances. That's just where we're going to learn. And in games, that's where we're going to have to play smart. And if you know when to take a chance and when not to take a chance, that's where, we'll be fine. Sean Parker, who's a great player, safety, and I recruited him. I wanted to recruit him out of Narbonne High School, and I think he's just a football kid.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always around the ball, makes plays, and then there's going to be things to improve his game. Um, Desmond, Sean, Greg Dupree. I think he's another one who, getting him over that hump so he can play consistently and not be worried about, making a mistake. And then Marcus Peters, who's a young kid, I think is going to get some playing time this year. I recruited him. I actually had him committed to Oregon State for about 48 hours.
like
Yeah. So all these guys, I'm gonna find out, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, and improve on those weaknesses, and then make sure that their strengths, they're getting better at those things. So that's the first order of business. I haven't watched a whole lot of film yet because when I got in here, it's been all about recruiting
Yeah.
and getting out there and signing the 2012 class. However, as we, in between our meetings and, watching or learning the defense and doing some recruiting stuff as I can, I have some cut-ups on there where I can watch individual players and just see what kind of guys they are and, what I need to do to help them play better.
Pretty cool to be here, though.
Absolutely.
No
She
more
got
orange
purple.
and black. Yeah. No more pumpkins.
Just from playing or being at Oregon State, playing Washington,